I don't I don't know if this is gonna work. Hopefully it'll just appear like on the countdown screen, including audio. I hope audio, but I'm not actually positive about that either. So let me know. The only thing is, if I do this during the live stream, I can't see any chats. Like if I just have my little cam here. So anyway, just wanted to try that. Let me know if you can see this. I'm sure it's delayed, so it's not like I want to do both at the same time. But if I had to go somewhere, I gotta remember to look at the camera over here. If I had to go somewhere, I could always take this with me because I purposefully shut off Wi-Fi. So anyway, fun. I'll see you in a few minutes. Well, I turned off the whatever audio, like some audio processing, so hopefully this is a little better. It looks like my audio level is yellow in the little bouncing bar when I talk, so I don't know what that means, but yellow seems louder than green. Anyway, yeah, I'm just having fun. All right, we only got 10 seconds before it starts. 5 seconds, but is it audio working now? I don't know why it wasn't working. That really annoys me. Hopefully it works. All right, I'll see you in a sec. I don't know. Hopefully this audio is working. Let's see. Audio. Check. Oh, no. I know what it was. Because with the incoming, it's just the video. Oh, it's always a problem. All right, there's no audio with that. All right, now I know. Knowing is half the battle. Yeah, audio here is going to work. The problem, so yeah, I realize the problem. Thanks for testing with me. And since it was before the podcast or the live stream started, it didn't count. The issue is when I do this via Restream, I don't use, I use a separate mic input. So I use the mic input directly into Restream. I don't use it from OBS. From OBS, I use the virtual cam. And so because of that, I don't get the advantage of being able to pipe audio from OBS into Restream. So, well, that was no fun. You didn't hear Sun Young playing or anything. So I'll at least tell you what happened. So Gemma, the dog you may have briefly seen, I don't know if you saw Gemma, but she's my grand puppy, doesn't live with us, but she's at our house, and she was howling like, oh, and that audio was working. The audio of the dog was working. Well, I have no idea why that would have worked. Wait, let me shut this off. We don't need. Well, now I'm befuddled. I don't know if you could hear the piano, then I have no idea. Technology is just smarter than me. I'm totally befuddled now. Anyway, how's everybody doing? It's been ages. Yeah. And the downside of my mobile cam is I can't see any chat comments, but I can see them now. And yeah. Can you tell that I'm struggling? Like, why could you hear some audio and not others? I don't know. It's fun. If you haven't played with it, the program I was using is called Larix, Larix. It's just there might be one for Android. I assume it is for Android too, but it's an iOS app. And OBS can get streamed directly to using an incoming source. It's an SRT source, and you put it in listener mode, and you can stream directly to your local OBS, and then I forwarded from my router into my OBS machine. And so, yeah. Oh, hello, Mason. Yeah, I went out and got water, but my audio didn't work, and I thought I was being all cool, and I was not being cool. So I wanted to talk about things that are going to be happening this summer. So I have projects that I want to do, and I want to figure out how to record. Like bird cam, for example. I want to dig an actual power over Ethernet cable to my front yard because I have a really cruddy Wi-Fi cam out there that is not actually an outdoor cam. It's an indoor cam, but I put it outside, and it was out there all winter, and I think it got water in it. Let me see if I can show you the feed. I'm not going to try to do anything fancy with OBS. I'll just share the screen here. Close you. I need a browser window. Come here, browser window. UI.com. Nope, that's not right. So I'm trying to go to my Unify portal so I can show you my security camera, which is a bird cam here in the townhouse. I don't think there's anything like I shouldn't show anybody. Oh wait, that didn't disconnect, did I? No, we're still there. All right, the bird cam. Oh, it hasn't been live either? Well, son of a biscuit. I'm just failing on all fronts here. Can I switch? Let's see if I can at least switch. Oh, good. Yes, I think this shows Unify stuff. So I have some bird like cameras, tiny cameras. So this is the one. All right, let's see if we can get this bigger. Can I make this even bigger? Maybe. Yeah. Full screen. Okay. So see the issue here. This is my my camera in the front, but throughout the winter, I think it's pretty clear that water got into the lens, which is not an outdoor camera, and you can't see the part where the birds would be. And so this is going to be one more of the cameras in BirdCam, but I want to get an actual power over Ethernet camera out there rather than Wi-Fi, because right now this one is running off solar, but it's hard to get enough power with the tiny solar panels I have on top of it. They're only 10-watt solar panels. And so I want to get like actual power over Ethernet, but I got to bury a line, and then I got to drill a hole in the side of the house, and then I got to get that to come in. And so, yeah, Lewis, I don't think it's cleanable. I think I've ruined it. I don't know if you caught this. This camera is an indoor camera, and I left it outside all winter, and this is what happened. And so this is inside the camera. I might be able to take it apart and clean it, but I don't know. I mean, the guts are still working. It's still a signal, but it's not ideal. So anyway, why does it have to reload that every time? Because no other things went away. No, I'm not gonna go. Here, I'll put this up because it disappeared. I'm not gonna go Raspberry Cam, although I have done a lot of the. I mean, if you read my BirdCam articles from Linux Journal, I did do some stuff with like Raspberry Pi cams, trying to seal them in a weatherproof case, and then I did that for a while, and then, gosh, I've done all sorts of things. But right now, I'm just using just regular IP cameras. I'll show you the one I'm going to actually put on in that spot. Hold on. So this is a Unify Flex, I think it is, and it is an outdoor camera. It runs power over Ethernet, and you can like move it a little bit. The only thing I don't like about it is I can't focus it. And the thing about most IP cams is they don't focus at something like 8 inches away. They're designed to pick up like an area outside or whatever, and so it's difficult to get it to focus in the right spot. You almost either have to get something you can manually focus really close for a macro shot, or set it back a little ways and have a camera that has a narrower like field of view, and then kind of get so anyway, that's what I'm trying to do. And I already own that camera. That's why I'm trying to do that one. So, anywho, the thing about ESP32s are bandwidth and getting a camera that will do video on them. They're just, and even processing that much bandwidth and stuff, it's just tough. I thought about it, and they do make cameras that have like an ESP32 like underneath, but I haven't seen any like really nice quality stuff. And so I haven't. The Raspberry Pi cams got pretty darn good. And I did do a Raspberry Pi cam, years ago, that was at the bird feeder. Problem there was I was still using Wi-Fi, and I couldn't get enough bandwidth through to get like a really high quality video image. So it's going to be a fun summer of experimenting. And yeah, it is definitely moisture inside, and I don't know, I'll probably be able to get it apart. Maybe it's the camera that we were looking at, the really like greasy looking one, is a G3 Instant Cam from Unify. They were really cheap. They're actually decent quality for what they are, but they're not weatherproof. Although it lasted like a year, and it was good for like a year, but for some reason it didn't last this winter without getting moisture inside. So anyway, my guess is because I actually used it during the winter, and so it got warm and like melted, and then refroze at night when the solar panel was dark, and probably like cracked, the water froze, cracked, that kind of thing. So anyway, that's my guess what happened, but I ruined it. It was only like $39 for the camera, so it's not like the end of the world, but it's a really nice feeder out there, and it's a kind of feeder that is open with a flat surface, And that's the kind of feeder that cardinals prefer. And I really see a lot of cardinals on that feeder. And so I really want to get it going. Yeah. Dissecting can maybe get live stream for your workbench. Oh, that is a good call. I will almost certainly break it. I am not delicate. Something else I've been working on. Here, I'll pull it over. So summertime is here, which means yard work, as much as I don't really like yard work. And all of my yard things are battery powered, Greenworks brand. And like this one, for example, had one bad cell. So I'm going to, if I find another one that has bad cells, I'll probably Frankenstein them and get the good cells and put them back together to make some good battery packs. I also considered buying actual decent cells. Like, I mean, sometimes these come with good cells. These are not. These are just like weird, not even branded, generic cells. But if I got a bunch of decent cells, I could just build packs and actually trust them. Because the thing about using these custom packs on tools is when they die, it's very frustrating because they're so expensive. Yeah. Anybody play with batteries? I mean, play with building battery packs? I'm curious. It's something that I'm really interested in, but I haven't done a whole lot of. I want to build or buy one of those little spot welders too, so I can actually build packs the correct way. But that's another whole project. To answer the question about Zelda, no, I have not played that. My daughter bought it, but hasn't played it yet either. Has anybody played it? Is it good? I imagine it's good. Do I know how to de-weld them? Do you mean like the spot welds on the end? The only thing that I've done is like just use a pair of side cutters and kind of like twist and peel them off. Every once in a while it will unfortunately pierce the battery, which is very bad. But for the most part, I just kind of like peel off the spot welding. But no, if there's desoldering, I mean, I have like a soldering iron and like solder wick and stuff, but I don't do that very often. But yeah, trying to get those things off is really a pain in the butt if they're really like spot welded on there well. Yeah, so if that's what you meant, samples and tests or Blight Moose, like how to de-weld them. Yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah, I shouldn't have scare quoted the very bad. It is not good if that happens. And it's the kind of thing where you should have a way to quickly dispose of it safely outdoors. Because, yeah, I mean, a pierced lithium ion battery is seriously dangerous. So, yeah. Yeah, anyway. I should not have scare quoted the very bad because it is very bad. The scare quotes were to actually scare you, not anyway. I want to. Oh, I missed this one. I want to build a battery bank and some solar just for the office, but it's a minefield. I want to get in what to do. Oh yeah, I'll tell you what. Whoo. All right, so and Mason, you're over the pond, so that does make it more challenging. But if you're here in the States, what is it? Hold on, I have like bookmark. I go there constantly, even though I very rarely order things. Batteryhookup.com. I mean, I'm not an affiliate or anything because I'm not cool enough to do that. But batteryhookup.com, they get a lot of used batteries, but a lot of them are brand new, like new in the box kind of thing, or lightly used. It's a great place to get batteries and battery chemistry. Oh, if you want to talk about battery chemistry, that's something I'd love to talk about. Like lithium iron phosphate versus lithium ion and lithium, ion or lithium polymer and stuff versus even some more exotic ones like the lithium titanate, which have good things and bad things about them. But if I had to pick one right now, it would be lithium iron phosphate, the LiFePO 4, it looks like when it's all spelled out. That's just brilliant battery technology there. That's good stuff. Yeah. So, and if we're talking about the spot welds, yeah, I don't know that it would be a good idea to try to get them hot enough to get off. I think peeling them off is the best thing to do there because that much heat poured into a battery wouldn't be good either. So I think peeling them off is about the best you can. And like I said, usually they come off. I've personally never peeled one off and had it put a hole in the battery, but I've seen it happen like on a YouTube channel or something. So anyway, oh, hello, Twitch. I'm glad Twitch is working. Hello, Caesar from Twitch. Replaced all the cells in one of my power tools. Oh, that's cool. And usually it's not even all of them that go bad, which is a little bit frustrating. Like a lot of the bigger packs have, they'll have like 15 18650 batteries, and there's like one cell that's bad. And if you can replace that, then then it works really well, but not all the time. Our council just given most houses in the village 14 solar. Whoa. I'm going to put this up. Our council's just given most houses in the village 14 solar panels on a full heating system, all for free. But I guess I can't get it because I earn about 5% over the... Oh, man. That's a kick in the butt. Oh, I'm super sad about that because that sounds awesome. Oh, hold on. That's my wife. Mute that. Okay. Oh, man. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff. I'm so sad for you. Samples and tests. Battery hookups are at the packs and process of dismantling. Oh, yeah. 12, they're modem batteries. I really love batteryhookup.com. They're incredible. And I've posted it on Twitter before. If you go to batteryhookup.com and you look for the packs of, oh man, they have these like in a case, they're lithium iron phosphate and they're like 17 kilowatt hours each. And you can get them in like one or a pack of two, or then all like four, like two full packs. It's perfect for an EV project, but like to get four of them, which would be enough for two EVs. I think, if you didn't want to go like too far, it's 10 grand. I don't have 10 grand. I don't have 1 grand. So it is what it is there. But yeah, battery hookup's awesome. Yeah, man. Almost like, can you like donate 5% to something? Say like, no. It was tax deductible. See, so I don't make that much. I want to be in the party too. Yeah, man. I'm sorry. My heart is broken for Mason. That's so much awesomeness that she's just not getting. Thank you for asking. Samples and tests. My wife is doing very well. She's actually, she was just texting me. This is her 5th day straight at work, and she works 10-hour days, and this is her 5th day straight. Normally she wouldn't work today, but they are doing inventory at the bookstore, and they don't even do that every year. But they did inventory. They finished earlier than expected, and then they took all the employees out to pizza at a local pizza place. So right before the live stream, I actually drove down, picked her up, dropped her off because, she can't scooter around in the giant hills in town. So I dropped her off, and then as soon as they're done, I will go pick her up. But right before the live stream, they hadn't even ordered yet. So yeah, I don't think I'll have to leave early. If I do, I'd say I'd bring my mobile unit, but the audio doesn't work, or it does work, or I don't even know. So anyway. Yeah, that's how my wife is doing. Okay, Scott, I saw this and I didn't, so don't throw it into some baking soda. I don't know enough about the chemistry behind it. I assume that would make it bad. I was thinking like a bucket of sand, throw it in there so that I can transport it outside if it starts to leak and hiss and stuff. But, baking soda is bad, I take it. I don't know. Is it acidic? That would be, I don't know. But I'm not actually really prepared. Probably what would happen is if I did pierce one on my workbench there, I would panic because I did peel some off. I did. And if it started to like hiss and leak and stuff, I would probably open my office window and toss it out and then go deal with it out in the backyard. That's probably that's my plan. Because I'm a man with a plan. So, yeah. Yeah, acid-based thing. All right. I just know that they can be nasty. Oh, Gemma, come here. Gemma. Come here. Oh, was that Millie? Come here. We have both puppies here today, and they are super whiny. Do you want to see both puppies? I can at least show you both puppies. That should work. Puppies, do you want to be on camera? Do you want to be on camera? I think you'll appear. Oh, nope, that's my face. Puppies! Oh, that's my messy office. These are the two puppies. Is it? Yeah, this is Gemma. Yes, it is. Don't say no. You're Gemma. All right. What? Well, go tell somebody if you want to go out. My goodness. So that was Gemma. I lost my whole train of thought there because puppies came in the room, and puppies are adorable, but I don't know why you're so... Do you want to go outside? Is that what's up? Do you need to go to the bathroom? All right. Oh, I'm going to do the thing again. You guys have to let me know if the audio just doesn't work. I don't think it should work, if I'm being honest, because because I don't think the microphone is set up correct. I mean, you can hear me through here. All right. You can at least see me while I go. I don't know what puppies are wanting. They just want to cry at me. All right. Yeah. Still no audio on mobile cam. All right. That was what I thought. I'm glad that there was no audio because I understood why. But then when somebody said, no, there was audio down there, I'm like, oh, no, I don't understand then because there shouldn't have been audio. So anyway, yeah, I'll work on that. If we do mobile cam again, there will be audio one way or another. So, oh, Scott, yeah, don't switch. It won't be there. It's because I'm just using a virtual cam on OBS. But yeah, I might have to do something different. I keep saying that every time, and then I just mess it up. Like, do you remember the week where like nothing worked and it was rough? And of course, like a couple times ago, it like started the wrong stream, which was weird. But you can see, yeah, that's cool. You can see, and that's because the video's working, but not the audio. See, I tried to do this thing where audio does come through OBS, but the problem is it's super duper delayed. Like I think it's still actually a thing. Let me see here. Audio input, virtual OBS audio out on monitor. There. So I think that this is going to work now, but it's going to be like super, super off. You have to tell me if that's the case. I think the audio does not line up well. I think it's like delayed, but the mobile cam would work. Probably, I don't know if it would have the same delay or not, but anyway, so I think that's the issue. So this is probably delayed. I'll put it back. There. All right. Was that the deal? Was it lagged? The audio and video didn't line up. It's like watching a Godzilla movie. For this, you'll pay a terrible price. That was not a good impersonation. I could possibly lag the video, like doing a video delay. But I'm not sure if it's a consistent delay in the audio, and then when I recorded using OBS, like for videos, if I ever stinking make videos, it would be off for that. So anyway, no, it's not a permission thing. So the issue is when I stream the live stream, I use the restream.io website, which is cool. And the reason that I use their studio is so that I can do this and pop up the chats. And I could do that before using, the nice extension that Aaron Parecki did. But the issue is I couldn't do that with other streams like from Twitch or something. So I liked the idea of like the multi chat pop up, but I can't do that unless I use their studio. And if I use their studio, I have to use like an audio input, and that audio input is a microphone. So, and I can only have one input, my microphone or something else. But OBS combines all of your sources into one outgoing stream. Like the video right now is coming from OBS, but just as the virtual cam. And the OBS virtual cam does not provide audio. It only provides video. So yeah. So I did some crazy work with Linux, and I set up a virtual audio device, and then I used OBS Monitor. Like you can monitor audio devices. And I put the audio monitor out into the virtual microphone, which is what I switched to when it was like really delayed. So, I mean, conceptually that worked, but it wasn't practical. So, anyway, no, please change the subject because I will get stuck down in a rabbit hole. The book, I mean, it's, not great. I mean, I've sold, I don't think I've broken even yet with the investment, but ISBN numbers were expensive. So let's look. Let me look here. Ingram Spark. I want to make sure that I don't have any sensitive information on the screen, and then I'll just show you the direct numbers because they are not all that amazing. Yeah. Wacom. Here we are. So I used Ingram Spark for printing. And this is the sales, 14 books through them. Now this is about it's very delayed. And so that is the ones that have come from, like distributors. So like if you bought from Amazon or from Barnes and Noble, these would be those after a while. Like it seems to take a few weeks before they show up. And then, here, again, I don't want to accidentally show everybody oh, and here's my social security number. Let's see, Nerdling Stuff Shack. And then the other way that I've been selling them is with Etsy. And what I did is I ordered a bunch, and then, when I ordered, oh yeah, I can't show you these because this is, it has people's names on it, and that's not cool. So let's see. Oh, I can show you this. Maybe I can show you this. Let's see. Yeah. That off. All right, back to here. And so let's see. I don't. Yeah, no names are there. So yeah, these are my listings from my store. Like the Dark Mug S20. I got one sale of one of the Dark Mugs. I can't. There we go. Hardcovers, I sold 10 hardcovers, and I sold 6 paperbacks on my own. And this must just be within the last 30 days or something, because I have sold Nerdlings Be Kind mugs and Spot t-shirts. But anyway, yeah, so not amazingly well, but that's actually okay. I wanted to have I wanted to make the book. I wanted to have a book done. And like the bookstore where my wife works, they are buying some books to sell locally, which is cool. They actually do really well selling stuff, so I'm excited about that. And they'll have me sign them and all that sort of stuff. So yeah. Anyway, that's it. As far as profits go, they're not terribly profitable. I think I make, depending on the sales source, like whether it's through distributor, like or through Etsy, it's like $3 to $5, like profit on on stuff. So it's just not horribly profitable in that regard. But that's okay. Again, I just wanted to be able to have the books and if people want to buy them. So it's so Caesar, my book it's a book of my comic, My Big Round World. Here, should I? Oh, do I still have the thing where we can live sales? Oh, I don't have it anymore. That's all right. Oh wait, yeah, I do. There we go. Add to list. All right. Okay. Next. Oh, my products have been updated. Can I put it on the screen? Look. Yeah. Oh yeah. I think that goes to my store. I don't know. But yeah, I have a. Oh. Did I? Whoa. Did it just post that on my behalf? Check signed paperback, $22. I didn't post that. Wow. Well, that's cool. So yeah, anyway, that's the paperback. Oh yeah. That's right. I remember, like, does it say who did it or just that somebody clicked? I'm going to try it now. I'm going to click on my link or scan. Oh, someone scanned the QR code. All right. Yeah, I think same thing if I do it. Doesn't count if I do it. How would it know it was me? Anyway. Yeah. So anyway, that's my book, paperback. And then if you order it from the Etsy store, and I think that takes you to the Etsy store, I will send you a signed one because that's what I have. I have the ability to sign them because I have them locally. And I just ship them out directly from the Nerdlings Stuff Shack headquarters, which is my house. Anyway. 2 viewers scan the QR code. You guys see that pop up too? Because that's kind of neat. What else is going on? So I wanted to talk about, I guess it's about half over now, the video. So I have this, I don't know if it's ADHD. I don't know. I hate blaming everything on ADHD. That drives me nuts. But this thing where I haven't made videos in a while, and so like it's really difficult for me to get back into the swing of recording videos. And the security section of Linux Plus is this kind of double-edged sword, right? Security is not my favorite topic when it comes to Linux, only because it's something that if you ever see somebody who is super confident in their security skills, I recommend being suspect of them, because the more you know about security and vulnerabilities, the less confident I think a professional should be. So I'm always hesitant to teach security stuff because I worry that I'm going to mislead or give somebody a false sense of security, et cetera, et cetera. So yeah, it's been that, plus I haven't, because of all the month of work and then my wife having surgery, I had a rough time recording, and so it's tough to get back into the swing of things. So anyway, I just have to figure out a way to make it really fun and interesting for my stupid ADHD brain that doesn't like to do stuff that I have to do. I find myself doing things like this instead, like, I could make a video that I've been promising for weeks, but I really should tear apart this battery pack that I don't really need because I have 6 others that work. This is very important, Sean's brain. I don't know what's wrong with me. Anyway. But yeah, so hopefully that'll be coming. What else? There was other stuff I wanted to talk about that'll be happening this summer. I did talk a little bit about BirdCam. You can probably hear the dogs barking. I don't know what they're barking at. I apologize for that. Let's see what else is going on this summer? The BirdCam stuff, of course, video stuff. Oh, books. Yeah. So, my book here is done, but I have been working on another my next book, and I talked about it the last live stream too. It's going to be, this is a Linux book. It's going to be a technology book. And trying to see where is, maybe I have to start it. Maybe I don't have an icon for it. I'll just start it with the command line. Dun, dun. All right. Oh, going up there. All right. So anybody use Obsidian? I had resisted for a while because I really like the self-hosted stuff like Trillium or what's the other one? Joplin app. I really like those, but I did break down and start using Obsidian. And here, I'll just show you the book as it's going here. Oh, let me get rid of the book graphic. We don't need to see that anymore. I don't know how to make it small enough to get out of the way. So yeah, I've been working on the book, and then this will I think before too long, I'm going to publish this as well, and this will be for sale. Basically, it's the articles that I wrote for Linux Journal in my open source classroom column every month. And I went through, several years and found all the articles that weren't like no longer relevant. That happens a lot, right? Where stuff is like no longer relevant, but in IT, but there was a lot of stuff that was still relevant. And so, yeah, I made this, I don't think I've shown this like off to anybody yet, but all these are the chapters. And then like right now, there's room to edit because there's currently, I don't know if you can see that small, but there's 92,000 words. And I haven't finished editing. A lot of these are still raw. Like the first chapter is all edited up. The second, I'm partway through. But see, this is the issues. This is the stuff that I have to edit. If you look, when I wrote these articles originally, I would I didn't know what markup was or markdown. Sorry, not markup. I didn't know what markdown was, and I just sort of like made up my own little like things when I would send it to the editor, and she never complained. She always just like took this. So this is not a real tag. This is not any sort of a format, but this is how I would turn in my articles with things like section heading. So now I'm going through all of these and rewording them so it doesn't say like in next month's issue. Rather, I would say like in the next section we're going to cover. And then I also have to change all of these stupid things that I made up into actual markdowns so that I can eventually export it to a printable PDF using either LaTeX or some other tool. I own Vellum, which is a really expensive OS X only application that I got trying to get my stupid comic book to work in EPUB format that Amazon would accept, but that's another whole story altogether. So anyway, yeah, this is gonna happen. I'm hoping in June. I'm hoping I can finish it in June, and then from there we'll. I don't know what I'm gonna do after that as far as book stuff goes. But yeah, that's the summer stuff. There's gonna be a lot of BirdCam stuff. There's gonna be maybe some battery stuff. Maybe I can actually start using my workbench, working more on videos. I have to figure out a way to get myself interested in it though, because let's see. Yeah, Mason, the same. Really need to do. Yeah. And I don't know what it is. The more I read about, again, I know I have ADHD. I get it, Sean. We get it. You have ADHD. Stop talking about it. But it's so annoying how all of the like symptoms just match my stupid brain so well. It's really annoying. Oh, good. Lewis also has lots of hardware projects too. Yeah, it's just the way it is for me. But if I don't have a lot of things to go back and forth to, I get bored from something and then never go back to it. And that's not a good thing either. I did better with a schedule. I sort of did. I don't know that 90 Days of Mayhem would have worked if it wasn't like limited. So maybe I do need to do like, what's the term for it for developer? Like a sprint, right? Maybe I need to do sprints of things to get something going. Yeah. So Joplin, if you like Joplin, now I did set up my own server. It's kind of obscure how to set up your own Joplin cloud server, but you can set up a server with it. And I did. And I like the thing about Joplin though, the interface feels weird to me and I want to love it. I do, but it just feels weird. Whereas Trillium app, which is similar, Trillium app, I just really like, and I cannot explain to you why I don't use it all the time. It's what I use for weekend assignments. Like here, let me drag it over. We'll go back to that. We'll go back to that thing, maybe. Come on. Oh, welcome. So yeah, so this is, I don't think there's anything like horribly inappropriate here. No. So this is Trillium app. I love it. Again, you can host this locally, and I do. There are apps. There's not a mobile app. That's the one super downside of Trillium, is that there's no native mobile app. There's like a mobile web interface, but it's not great. But with this, it does everything I would want, and I don't understand why I don't actually use it all the time. I truly don't know. But I mean, it really does do everything here. And it shows word counts, which I appreciate. That's a plugin. It does sharing really nice. This is how I would share out the weekend assignments. It just makes a quick shareable link that you can go directly to. You can embed graphics. It has, like, let's see over here, open today's journal note. You click on this little icon, it'll make a journal note, and I have a template set up. So like I can do like things I'm grateful for, things I did today, things to do tomorrow, and then my daily journal. It's all right here. But for some reason, I just don't use it, and I do not know why. So I haven't figured it out, because I truly don't know what I would do to improve it. It is the bee's knees, and yet I find myself not using it even though I want to. So yeah, I really don't like how the Restream chat goes away every time I switch. Why does it do that? Restream chat. Let's see. Custom frame rate. Refresh browser when scene becomes active. That's why. All right. Okay, when you use it, we're gonna switch real quick just to make sure that works again. Hey, look, we're back here. Yay, we're here. Okay, good. Yeah, it didn't refresh. Good. Yeah. Maybe when I need it, I'll use it. But then like Obsidian and everything else I've been using, so I don't even know. Never used Trillium. Yeah, Trillium with an M at the end and one L. So there's a flower, actually it grows in my area, called a Trillium. It's like a flower. It's a white flower, pinkish white flower. And I thought that's what it was, but it's not spelled the same, because that flower has two L's. And Trillium, the app, has one L. So yeah, if you're searching for it, I could get a link, but it is what it is. Yeah. Yeah, so the issue was in OBS, I had this thing that said refresh the web source when switching to it. And so I think it wasn't working before, so I did that, but I want it to stay. So I unchecked that box. So I've already hand assembled a bunch of music devices. That's cool. Yeah, Lewis is somebody who actually can make things work. I'm still at the like 9-year-old boy stage where I can take things apart. Okay. Putting them back together, nowhere close to that. Actually, I do know how to put this back together. I just don't have another cell. So anyway. And this is the unit I'm talking about. All right. Apparently I can't click on things from here for some reason. Well, that seems... but if you go into, what is that place that we go? Discord. It actually showed it, so that's cool. The Discord live stream chat channel shows the thing that I was talking about. What does that do? It's a shield. Oh, reverb. Oh, it's reverb. Okay, I get it. Yeah, I don't even know what I said that this is in reference to, but just in general, it's a very good thing that I am not a doctor. just so good that I am not a doctor. You do not want me as your doctor. Maybe taking things apart, not putting them back together, but that's just the tip of the iceberg of reasons you don't want me to be your doctor. Yeah. Hold on, my wife is asking. Oh, and my daughter is calling me. Y'all want to make her feel funky? Hello, you've reached Sean Powers live stream. How can I help you? That's all right. Okay. Oh, okay. So Gemma turned into a cooler and you're going to come. Okay, fair enough. All right. I love you. Bye. Yeah, see, I knew she would feel super bad. Yeah, taking things apart and putting them back together. Okay, yeah, that's a good reason I'm not a doctor. I guess you must have this. I know what my bone is connected to. Yeah, and so my wife, her Achilles tendon was no longer connected to her heel for a little while, so that's the song wouldn't even help me in that regard. Anyway, yes. I guess that's all I really wanted to say. The whole mobile phone live stream thing I thought was going to be fun, and then the audio didn't work. So next week hopefully we can play with that again, and I'll have something working where I can make that work. Because there was supposed to be a way that I could do an RMTP feed directly into the Restream Studio, but I didn't necessarily want to do that, because then if it stops, it disappears and there's nobody here to add it back to the stream. Anyway, my wife is finished with her pizza party. She is done with pizza now, and so I think I'm going to go get her. I can't think of anything else. I should make notes before these, because as you all know, I get distracted quite easily. Please encourage me if you see me online to do the videos for security. But just know, when I make security videos, I'm all going to be like, I'm an enthusiast. I'm not an expert. I don't know everything about security. Don't trust me to secure your stuff just by taking my videos. But that's only because I know enough about security to know that it's serious. And checking off a few boxes doesn't mean that you're a security expert. And don't trust anyone who says they're a security expert. There. Thanks for attending my TED Talk. FFmpeg 4. The issue is if I keep using Restream Studio. That's really the problem, because it only accepts one audio input. And if I use Pulse Audio to combine inputs, it introduces too much lag. So, anywho, you have a nice thing to say in a few weeks. All right. Well, don't you dare say anything nice before then. Oh, just kidding. Okay. I'm going to go early so I can get my wife, because she's just alone at a restaurant, and that's not cool. And she can't get herself home. So, have a wonderful day, everybody. I hope that it's as sunny and nice for you as it is here. Of course, I guess across the pond it is already nighttime. If it's sunny, well, that's probably not good at all. If it's sunny late at night, I don't know what that means. Not good. It's not good. All right, everybody. Have an incredible day, and I will see you next time. This is the part of the stream where I awkwardly try to end it or a couple minutes early, but we started a little bit early too. So anyway, I'll see everybody later. Thanks for stopping by. If you have any questions, just reach out in the Discord or Twitter or Mastodon or smoke signals. I probably won't see smoke signals. On that note, yeah, see you later. Oh, an extra clip.